Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the UCF Knights Dynasty. Now, our Knights are off to a great start so far. Our only real bad loss was to Louisville, and that was a game that, honestly, we probably should have won. We should have held on, but we are a young team. We will grow from that game. Today, we will wrap up non-conference play before getting into conference play. And today, we go up against Providence, who is a Big East team. So we will need to kind of see how we measure up to these higher teams than us in their conference, because we do want to get that conference promotion. If we want to do that, we have to defeat these teams. We are 9-2 coming into this season. We've had a lot of games so far. Providence is only 3-3. And we will see if we can measure up to another great Big East ACC type team. So here we go. Let's get this game underway as Jordan White brings the ball up, passing it over to Antonio Johnson. Pass inside to Mwangi. Missed shot. He gets his own board and cannot get that one to go. And here comes Providence the other way, passing it up the court. Looks like running in transition a little bit. It looks like it's a wild shot. No foul call on that one. Both teams off to pretty weird starts there. And here we go on offense. Jay Henry with the ball, driving the lane, and he gets the contact and the foul. It's an and one. And one guy I really like is Jay Henry. You know, we have been recruiting guys of his mold like Jermaine Plummer, who we saw last episode. Jay Henry makes it a three-point play. Now here we go with a three-point lead early. Here is a corner three, and that one is knocked down. And I think that one thing we have not faced is a team that can shoot the three ball extremely well. Louisville actually shot the ball very, very well from the outside, but we haven't faced that much. Our conference isn't a very good three-point shooting conference. Here is Johnson driving up the court. He gets contact, and an and one again. Good start here for UCF, pushing the ball up the court. Our best players getting to the basket as well. And here's Johnson trying to make it a three-point play. He misses, but we get the offensive board. And now we set up the offense again. Here is Johnson in the post. Pass inside to Reese Mahanick, and he gets fouled. A lot of fouls early on in the first 2 minutes for Providence, and now we go to the free throw line again. Reese Mahanick could be close to a double-double probably next season. I don't think he's going to get it this year. And he knocks down both free throws, though. He is a great big man. And now it is an 8-3 game. Here's a wild shot that time missed. And Creighton on that missed long shot that on that one. Here is Jordan White on the wing, and he drives to the lane. It's going to be a poster for the first time in Jordan White's career. He throws it down on a big man, too. Jordan White's got some excellent size. 6'4", 6'5" as a point guard. And he just makes Callaway look silly on that one. 10-3 game here for UCF. So here they are trying to get back into this game and scoreless in the last couple of minutes here, but a nice pass inside. That one is good. You have to watch out for these teams that are pretty good, especially Big East teams. You know they can score the basketball. Here's a drive to the basket. That's a foul on Mwangi. He gets called for his first personal. Elmo Aldridge goes to the free throw line. They have three guys averaging double digits this year as they knock down both free throws. Aldridge isn't one of them, but just saying they have some pretty good scores on their team. Here's Credible on the fast break. He had an open three that time. That one's off. Straylock on the board, and he passes it and turns that one over. Still up by three. Johnson, good pass to Credible, who drives to the lane, and that one will be good. 12-7 game here for UCF. Now the Knights have been a very good scoring team in the first half this year, but here is a drive on defense, and they call an and one. Justin Credible gets called for the foul, and now it is a 2-point game. Credible now driving again, a tough floater, and he gets it to go. Credible is a really good scorer off the bench. Yes, he probably could be a starter, but I just like his scoring off the bench, his shooting, especially when Justin Johnson comes off the floor like the scenario we have here. Here is Yarbrough pushing the ball up the court. Here is Credible in the corner, and that's one I'm talking about. He just knocks down shots. He's got 6 early points off the bench. And now it is 16-10. Jump shot just from outside the lane is good, hand in his face, and that makes it a 4-point game. Providence staying in this game, though, even though we're playing pretty good basketball. Another jump shot, that's good over Mwangi. Mwangi's got to get a hand up on that one. Johnson checks back in, pass back outside to Mwangi, who hits the three. He can hit that three-point shot. He actually leads us in three-point attempts this season, right behind Antonio Johnson, I believe. And now with the 5-point game, here we are working it to the corner, and that one is good. Antonio hits that three. Led our team in scoring this year, is leading us with 17 points a game, down a few points. But here he is again, this time the deep three. That one's good. 8 points, 3 of 4 from the field for Johnson. Providence is going to have to cool him off with a timeout, but a good start here for UCF, 25-14. And this is, like I said, a team that we have to keep up with to show that we can keep up with these Big East teams. After that timeout, here's a nice drive by Providence off the back rim. Tough layup. Here goes Jay Henry the other way. A little floater, and it bounces around into the basket. 27-14, 13 points is our biggest lead so far. Pass inside, jump shot's good. They get a bucket back. And here we go the other way, 27-16. Looks like Milo Yarbrough looking for the pick. And the 5'9" guard gets to the bucket, but does get that one thrown back. 27-16 now, Providence. Nice pass inside. That is good. Both teams looking like they can go on runs here. Here's a pass inside to their big man off the mark. Jordan White on the defensive board. He's going to push it all the way up the court. He has a lot of speed. Passing to the corner. Milo, he will knock it down. I'm glad to see Milo Yarbrough hitting threes. We definitely want some more guys that can hit outside shots and guys that I have confidence in taking those shots. Providence makes it a 10-point game. 32-22 with about a minute and a half to go in the half. Credible pushing it all the way up the court. He's got 10 points off the bench, 5 of 8 shooting as well. 34-22, more missed shots by Providence. Here we go the other way. Devon Bands off of the bench, passes it back out, thinks about it, but now gets it back to our star player Antonio. We're running a play around the baseline, and that can't be knocked down by Justin Credible. And now it is 34-22. Pass inside. Reese Mahanick gets called for the foul. And now we are inside 30 seconds left here in the first half. Here's a three, and that one's knocked down by Creighton. He's got 6. And now with about 20 seconds to go, we will hold for the last shot here with a 7-point lead right before halftime. Looking for the pick. Mwangi gives it to him. Johnson trying to get to the lane. Had a big man on him. Throws one up and will draw the foul on Gerald Tripp. And he's got 8 points in the first half. Johnson to the free throw line. 3 of 4 from the field. He knocks down the first, and the second one will give him 10 points in the first half. 36-27. And here goes Providence. They inbound the ball, but the man was out of bounds. Creighton could not keep his footing. So now we get the last shot again. 0.8 seconds left. Pushing Johnson up the court. We try to get it to the corner. We get one shot off, and this one almost gives us a double-digit lead before halftime. Good shot by Johnson. We had a good look, but it just didn't fall. But a nice little half here for UCF. Hopefully we keep it this time. 9-point lead. So UCF is shooting 46% from the field, 33 from 3, and leading the rebound battle 17-13 with a 9-point lead here. And here we go, starting off the second half. Jordan White with the deflection. Antonio pushes it all the way to the basket with a two-hand dunk, and now 38-27. Providence doing a good job of staying in this game, though, so we want to pull away and make sure they don't come back. But there's a foul that time on a drive to the lane. Here's another pass, and once again we missed the tip pass on that one. And here we go, throwing it all the way up the court to Reese Mahanick, and he gets fouled. Good look by Jordan White, finding his freshman big man. That's an excellent pass all the way down court. 40-31 now, and here is a drive, and once again Providence drawing a foul. Gerald Tripp goes to the free throw line again. They're not letting us pull away in this one. And this second free throw will make it a 7-point game. 40-33 now, as here is Mwangi inbounding to Jordan White. And he gets ripped. And here goes Tripp the other way. All the way to the basket. He misses, but gets his own board and puts it back up and in. 5-point game. Providence just won't go away in this one. Here's a corner three this time. Antonio Johnson cannot knock that down, but they cannot throw the ball up the court accurately again. Johnson in the corner. Another three. This one's off. Johnson starting to go cold now as here comes Providence the other way. 5-point game. Pass inside to Creighton. Creighton throws it high off the backboard, and Providence is going on a little run. Now a 3-point game. Jump shot just from outside the lane. Offensive board by Creighton. He puts it in. It's now a 1-point game. How did we miss that board right there? I have no idea. We were in position. It just bounced right to Creighton. 40-39 now. We need to take a smart shot here. Antonio tries to get to the basket. Sees an open man. That's credible. He's wide open. We got to take this three. This one is good. There we go. Finally breaking the slump. Maybe we just needed somebody else besides Johnson to take a shot. And now it is 43-39. Long pass inside. That one is good. Jay Henry playing good defense, but not good enough on that one. Here is Johnson driving the basket, and he gets one easy with the left hand. Help from the pick from Mwangi. Now a 4-point game. Here we go off the defensive rebound, pushing it up the court. Credible. He sees an open three here. That one is way off the mark. 45-41 here. Pass inside, jump shot, big man. That's good. Providence not going away, keeping it close. 8.5 to go here in the second half. Good pick. Pass to the corner. It's Antonio for the three. Finally breaking that missed shot streak, and now 48-43. Post up now to the corner. This is Johnson again. Another three. 51-43. 7.5 minutes to go now. Can we get a couple of stops? Here's a tough fadeaway. That's a bad miss by Providence. Here we go. Mahanic pushing it all the way up the court. Open in the corner is Jordan White, and he cannot knock that one down. Providence is scoreless in the past couple of minutes here, and here is a nice drive to get them back in it. And now 51-45, 6 minutes to go. Johnson, nice crossover move, and he drives to the lane, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Let's take a look at this. That's a phantom offensive foul. He just absolutely flops, doesn't even touch him, and he just goes flying. One of the worst calls I've ever seen. We turn the ball over, but here we go back on defense, and we get the steal. Jordan White all the way with the left hand is good. We get a little payback after that flop call, and now here's Mwangi. Pump fake, driving. That's good. Great move by Mwangi, getting his man in the air. It gets back up to a 10-point lead at one point. Now 5 minutes to go in the game. Here is Johnson working around the perimeter. Credible in the corner, trying to create some space. Back over to Johnson at the top. They send the double team, and they get it ripped away. Here goes Providence the other way in transition. Spin by Tripp. And he's going to drive with the wild layup, and he gets the foul call. It's an and one. What a drive by Gerald Tripp that time. He's got 8 points, make it 9, and it's back to a 5-point lead. Every time we think we're pulling away, Providence comes right back. Here's a jump shot from free throw distance. That one's knocked down. 4-point lead here for UCF. Looking for a good shot. Milo Yarbrough in the game creates a little separation. Pass over to the right block. Here is Mahanic, who goes up for a little baby hook. Cannot get that one to go. 56-52. Mahanic knocks down the free throw that time, and he makes the second one back up to a 6-point game. About 3 minutes to go now, working it up after the full court press. Here is Credible. Bounce pass, and that one is good. Nice dunk that time, and now that is Kolchak off the bench. And here we go on defense, trying to come up with a stop, but they do answer right back to a 5-point game. Here is UCF on defense now. A good pass inside the Tripp. This one will be good. 60-57. And now we need a bucket here with 2 minutes to go. Kolchak sends the pick. Kolchak gets it right back with the two-hand dunk. Great pocket pass by Johnson. We force the double team. It frees up Kolchak. And now we are up by 5, but not so fast. Providence quickly answers back. And now we have a minute to go. Can we hold on for this one? We have choked a lot of games. Here is Johnson driving. A two-handed slam, and Providence is going to have to call a timeout. And that's what the Superstars do. That one could put them away. 5-point lead now for UCF. 40 seconds and counting. Here is a good pass inside. Tough fadeaway. That's knocked down. A 3-point game. 20 seconds to go. Providence has to now foul, and we are in the bonus, the single bonus. Jordan White to the line. The first free throw is off the mark and off the rim, and Providence gets the rebound. They're now down by 3. Here's a long pass to the middle. A missed shot, but getting his own board. Providence makes it a 1-point game. And we make sure we get it into Johnson this time. They have to foul him, and he goes to the line. He's our best free throw shooter. He does go to the line for a 1-and-1. He does make the first, and the second is also good. But now we have to play lockdown defense. 3-point lead here for UCF. Passing it to the perimeter. A big man three. That one's off. Jordan White on the board. He just heaves it up full court. It's going to be over. Do we finally get the monkey off of our back of choking in the second half? We hold on for the win. And wow, that was very, very close. Johnson had a nice dunk to put us up by 5, but then a missed free throw allowed them a couple of opportunities. And we do get the victory. Games like that definitely make you nervous, especially knowing our history of kind of choking those games away. Antonio Johnson with 24. He led all scorers. Credible had 14 off of the bench. Elmo Aldridge for them had 12. Creighton only had 10. It felt like he scored a lot more, and Tripp had 11. So their 3 best scorers had very good games today, and we end up getting the victory. So we will end non-conference play. We end up playing Northwestern State. We beat them by 20. That was a low-scoring game, but then we absolutely get destroyed by North Carolina State. They end up out-rebounding us 49-16. It was just an off day here for UCF, and NC State definitely made us pay. And that concludes non-conference play. An 11-3 record going into conference play. That is excellent. I'm hoping for that number 1 seed in the tournament this year. But looking at the rest of the Big South, they did not have a good start to the season in non-conference play. They come into conference play limping. We end up getting a commitment from Ty Pearson. After seeing him last episode, I thought it was time to offer him a scholarship. So with 2 scholarships total, now 1 remains. And do we go after Jermaine Plummer? A lot of you guys said that we should go after him. He is a versatile scorer. He is an excellent defender. And I think that he is going to be very, very good for us if we decide to offer him that scholarship. Now, right now, I'm not going to do it because, remember, these are the scholarships for the whole season. So if I use these 2 scholarships in season, that means I pretty much can't recruit in the offseason because I don't have any scholarships. What's the point? Then there's Lucas Rivera, though, who I'm also considering. So Lucas Rivera is 6'9". He is a defensive big man. He just can't score. So I might be leaning towards Jermaine Plummer out of anything. And now we enter conference play. We will start, we will probably have 2 episodes of conference play, then get into the conference tournament, and we'll see where we go from there. But I'm looking to take that number 1 seed, keep winning, and keep dominating here in season 2. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. Appreciate the support in this series. So stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tenant. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side, this how we slide. This how we ride, yeah, this how we